Hi, it's Christian and Ivana, and we are coming to you from our world headquarters
in San Diego, California, in our kids' bedroom.
So we just wanted to reach out and say hi to you. We are wrapping up our 4th week of self-isolation, quarantine, stay-at-home orders, whatever you want to call it. And we're doing our part to stay home, just go to the grocery store, get some bike rides in, and trying to stay healthy and sane.
Yeah, and as weeks progress, we want to share some wins of the week with you. This last week was the first week of our kids going back to school. We have a 3rd grader and a 1st grader, and we were really excited to have them back in school for at least a few hours out of the day where we are able to just detach a little bit and do some work. Well, let me tell you this much. Distance learning has turned out to be homeschooling, and we had this realization in the first 30 minutes on Monday, and it's been tough. Pretending to be a teacher is not our forte.
No, and much respect to the teachers out there.
Very much
You do
respect.
an amazing job, and we are enjoying spending time with the kids, but we are looking forward to them going back to regular classrooms.
Yeah, just for the learning aspect. We're not geared up to be teachers, and the success of the week was that we all managed to go through all the lessons. 98% of the assignments
complete the
for
assignments.
our 3rd graders were completed. And as much as we enjoy being at work, we actually realized over the past 4 weeks we really do enjoy being home and spending time with our kids.
Spending time with the kids, we're able to luckily work remotely, but I've been cooking probably more than we should. But I guess that's part of the bright side of this quarantine is family time.
Reconnecting on the level we haven't been able to do outside of San Diego, or actually I should say in San Diego. We've been able to do this only when we go on vacations.
Yeah.
So it's actually nice to be able to do it in our home.
Yeah, staycation, I guess. And we also wanted to reach out with some real estate information and real estate news. A lot of you have been reaching out to us asking what's going to happen to the market, what's going to happen to my home value. Some of you were planning on listing or buying or selling later this year, and just reaching out to see how this is going to be handled. There's a lot of things in the works, nationally, locally with us, and we'll provide more of that as time goes on. But we do want to give you a market update that we think is important. Real estate is still happening, just at a much slower level. The number of pending sales, those are the homes that are actually going under contract, has really nosedived. They've gone down in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
That means people are staying home.
People are staying home, but there's always a need to sell. People need to relocate sometimes, and they need to sell. So what's happening is pending sales have dropped. Number of homes on the market has dropped. We're at about 5,200 active listings. We should be closer to 7,000 or 8,000 normally for this time of year. And the number of buyers has also dropped. So what that has created is actually a balanced market. From November until right before the coronavirus hit, it was an extreme seller's market. Very competitive for buyers.
Multiple offers on properties.
Over asking price. It was very frustrating for buyers. So
it was very hard to get an offer accepted.
Yeah. So the buyers that are out there now, it's a relief for them to be able to write an offer. They may not have as many choices, but at least they're not overbidding for homes. And what's going to happen in the future, we don't know. There's one big difference between this slowdown in the real estate market and the last slowdown in 2008. Is in 2008 it was fueled by the real estate industry itself, bad lending. The number of buyers went down, but the number of listings shot up. At one point we had over 20,000 listings in San Diego. Right now we only have 5,200, and the buyers are still there. So we don't foresee prices dropping. There may be a few foreclosures because of people losing their jobs, but we're not going to see a spike in foreclosures like we did from 2006 to 2011. So time will tell, but we're watching it, and we'll continue to share that with you.
Yeah, and what we expect will happen once we get back to business as usual, which hopefully will happen over the next 3 to 6 weeks. People are going to gain confidence, people are going to come out, and people always need a place to live. whether it's renting or buying, housing is an essential need.
Yeah.
We do expect that everybody who's sitting on the fence at the moment and just being safe for themselves and their communities will come out and start looking. We don't know what is the number of the listings that we can anticipate at that time, but we do anticipate,
or when this will happen.
Or when this will happen, but we do anticipate that there's going to be a certain acceleration in activity once we know it's safe for all of us to go out and practice business as usual.
Yeah. So again, we're here. We're available. We're available. Reach out to us if you have any questions. We're going to keep cooking and barbecuing and hopefully get back into a new normal sometime in the very near future. So
we send you best wishes.
Yeah.
We're hoping you're staying healthy, happy, and safe.
Yeah.
And we'll circle back with you soon.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.